Bear.
All right, it's time. Hey guys, Cruel Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
Aaron.
And we are back with the bear.
The bear.
You just always have a whistle?
It comes with a jacket.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You have 2 whistles? Oh my god, I looked away and he has a 3rd! Last time on the premiere of season 4 of The Bear, the review has come in. And it is not terrible.
Dissonance.
The beef drive-thru doing great.
It is doing. It's the only thing doing well right now, right?
It is. It also has robot delivery drivers.
However,
that's cool.
It lacks harmony among musical notes. Wait, that can't be right. Maybe. Yeah, pretty close.
Dissonance.
Dissonance.
I'm terrified to look at my station.
Want me to check for you?
Please?
Say less.
Do they get scores?
Yeah, stay in here.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, it's real fucked up.
yeah.
No, like, what the fuck did you do?
I don't know. It gets crazy over there.
Or is this like
Oh,
after?
have you clean it?
Yeah, must be afterwards.
Thank you.
After a whole service, just being like,
Just burned.
When we opened the Bear, I stopped going to culinary school. And when nobody looked for me, I felt like I didn't create opportunity for a restaurant.
I should have done better, and I could have done better, and I'm sorry.
You were busy.
It doesn't make it okay. You create many opportunities here.
Yeah, he's actually earning, right? It's like the one part of the restaurant that's working.
We haven't really seen them speak, right? We've only really seen them argue so far.
that's so cool. Sorry.
I know.
Yeah.
But since the locker.
I love being able to see like the chefs doing things, but I also don't want them to feel like they're like in a zoo.
On display. Yeah.
Sure.
Can I lock up? Or is that going to interrupt your moping?
Lock it.
Is this performative? You waiting for me to ask if you're okay?
I'm fine. Thinking.
What about?
Mistakes.
God, the composition of this shot and the lighting is crazy.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Today.
What?
See you today.
Please help me out with this place. If it's fucked, then I am fucked. I think it's like the last thing that's actually keeping me attached to anything. So,
Guys, are we short a couple of pallets?
Got what you paid for.
Our orders are shrinking.
Okay, what do you mean?
2 different farms only gave us half. They said it was based on the new terms.
New terms.
Fuck.
Payment terms, probably.
What?
Well, I saw Francie.
Francie.
Where?
At the gym.
Obviously. It's like, okay, there's like 10 apples, right?
Uh-huh.
And we are supposed to pay $5 a month for the 10 apples.
Right.
Which
We
is
don't even need.
good.
We don't need any apples.
No, we need
It's just an example.
She.
And go fuck?
I'm just a messenger.
What's the message?
Hi.
Hi. Hi. She look hot?
Oh, not.
Be very careful.
You-
Don't. Is she hot?
I mean, she.
Don't answer that.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Oh man.
Natalie.
had a baby too.
Oh yeah. Is she hot? Don't answer that.
A good approach would be to reduce the amount of components per plate.
Okay, how many components do we have now?
On average, 5. I think 3 per dish, which isn't fancy, but would help.
3 components per dish.
Am I good to maybe start moving on some of this stuff?
You think we can do it?
Yes.
Okay, then that's it.
That was kind of easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of easy. She looks so suspicious.
She was ready for him to say no.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
All right. Good job, man.
Is she hot? Don't answer that!
Don't answer that.
Yeah.
We need to not miss.
Underlying need.
Who's the star man?
I have no idea. They're around right now, though. It's that time of year.
We don't know what he fucking looks like?
I never did. Jess, did you ever know who it was?
Never.
You gotta be fucking...
You gotta treat everyone like they're the star.
I know they sometimes, fiddle with the reservation.
How so?
They'll book as a 4 and then they'll show as a 2.
Maybe they bring a celebrity.
Really?
As the guest.
Oh, like some decoy shit. Respect?
You don't know who they are.
Why is that?
Because you need to treat every guest that walks through your door like they're the chosen one.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Chefs. The world can only be grasped by action, not by contemplation. The hand is the cutting edge of the mind.
I wonder if, it's a bit, maybe lofty?
Oh. Fucking elitist.
No, I don't.
Blame your elegance.
All right. Heard. Thank you, Chef.
What's he trying to write?
Thank you.
Man, I want them to.
Figure their shit out?
Yeah.
Me too.
Or go fight, punch each other until they're too tired and then they start talking.
Ugh.
I should hit the pause button.
Yeah, that's what that's for. They can ignore their responsibilities.
Man, I wish my family liked pasta.
You can make pasta for me? I love pasta.
I like pasta.
You want a pasta party?
Pasta party. We'll call it Pasta La Vista.
Yeah.
Lesson 5.
A little bit quicker.
We love everybody. I apologize, but we're out for the day. We ran out. Sorry, guys. This shit happens.
Sold out by 1:15. Excellent, boys.
Sold out by
That means,
Look at that.
that means buy more meat later.
Amazing.
Wait, when do they open?
And they're a
noon?
sandwich shop, so it's got to be lunch.
Yeah, is it like 11
They have
o'clock?
a breakfast.
A lot of
Well,
lunch places open at 10 a.m. for lunch sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
They said what was it, 30 minutes for the beef window and then 5 hours for the restaurant,
Yeah,
something like that.
at one point.
Your speed is growing. I'm seeing the effort. I appreciate the hustle. Take a break.
Yeah, but I can't just leave this like this, I really want to beat this shit.
You will. Trust me. Take a break.
Come back to it fresh.
I know.
Yeah, some of my best tests I ever took and stuff was when I just stopped studying.
Gotta let it settle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Jeffrey,
Yeah.
have you seen the baby?
Which baby?
Nat's baby?
Sugar's baby. Fuck me.
Carmen.
What baby?
I'm such a fucking asshole.
Yes, Jeff.
Francine bitch face betrayer.
You were also fucking dead to me.
I miss you. Send it. Send it. Send it.
Do we know Francine? I don't know if I remember who she is. Or if this is just I don't necessarily need to know. I get what's going on.
Yeah.
Please go fuck.
She said hi. Just say hi back. She was gonna hit it.
She's about to sin. Please go fuck. Fuck who? Fuck what?
Fuck who? And then you get to say, fuck you! All caps.
I'm calling because I haven't met Sophie yet, and yeah, I wanted to apologize about that.
This is Carmen Berzotto, correct?
No, Nat, I'm serious, okay? I really want to meet her, and I can't wait, and it's fucked up that I haven't.
She's cute.
Yeah, no, I bet.
Go see the baby. Make plans.
It led me to thinking about the day that I dropped you at O'Hare.
What, to go to New York?
Yeah. Carm, you had such a spark. It was this beautiful thing of somebody being in love with something.
Yeah, I don't know how long that kind of thing lasts.
I think that's what I'm saying, Bear. You found something that you love, and it's completely 100% okay if you don't love it anymore.
So, in summation, success is the culmination.
Oh, is that what he was trying to write?
Yeah.
God damn it. It was a good one, too. I don't know. Just.
You don't need to say this stuff.
Just crush the ever-living shit out of this motherfucker.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Sometimes
There you
it's
go.
not about the words.
It's about how much you care about it.
Doors.
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 Fire Cavatelli.
Tina.
I'll be right there, Jeff.
I'll do it.
No, it's fine. I got it. Just.
Fire 2 hazelnut, 2 no shellfish.
Key, what do we got over there? Bring here.
Come in, Chef.
Thanks, Chef.
Dude, what are those things?
Great work, chefs. Every second counts. Keep going.
Jiggles like Jello.
I think that's the lightly seared
Hands.
thing, isn't it? The I think I remember. It's a shellfish, right? Scallop, maybe.
That's under 3.
Wait, was that? Damn it, man.
That was them though. That wasn't Tina.
Yeah,
Damn it,
but
man.
they want everything
I know.
under 3, right? All dishes fired under 3 or something like that.
Maybe.
I forget. There was 3 of them.
I know they specifically said like the pasta.
Yeah,
was
you're
late.
right.
The pasta needs.
There's
to be
gonna be
under
some
3.
dishes you can't do under 3 too.
But
No.
Carm also said that he couldn't even do it under 3.
Yeah.
And it's like crazy hard. But they figured a
Crazy.
system where, like, it was distributed effort, but they made it much faster.
Yeah.
So that's impressive.
You know what else is faster? If you go to Beyond right now, you can get the next episode.
Oh!
Instead of waiting until tomorrow on YouTube. Just so you know.
Absolutely.
Over at blindweb.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's guaranteed up there.
We forgot.
Yeah. Poached carrots. I've never had poached carrots. Is that just like steaming them then?
Because
poached eggs is essentially
yeah,
steaming
it's
them.
like a steamed. Yeah.
But like they don't call it poached broccoli, they steam broccoli. So I was just wondering what the difference was then.
Yeah.
Or is it because it's lidded?
Maybe because it's lidded, or maybe we should call it poached broccoli, but we don't.
I wonder if I can make poached carrots in Breath of the Wild.
In a small saucepan with a lid, combine carrots, butter, a quarter cup of water, and a pinch of salt. Place the pot over high heat and bring to a simmer. Cook vigorously until the carrots are tender and the water and butter have reduced and become glossy, about 5 to 8 minutes. If the pan dries out during simmering, add a tablespoon or 2 of water. Serve warm. So that's poached.
Okay, so you boil it with the butter and
Or at
the
least
salt.
this is butter poached, is what it says.
Oh, okay.
So maybe just take away the butter.
So
yeah, the same idea then. Put it, but it's
so
in
a
the
little
water.
bit of salt and water
In there.
and it
simmer.
It boils the water off. It cooks with the steam and the contact with the pan.
Yeah,
that's cool. Okay.
I'm gonna try making Breath of the Wild.
Hey, try that.
I'm gonna try Endura carrots, rock salt, butter, and choo-choo jelly, and that might do it.
Choo-choo jelly? Why?
Yeah, it's like water.
We're sitting over here talking about like, oh man, maybe make this for dinner one night, and you're over there like, oh man, Breath of the Wild, I bet you
You
gotta
won't
make this.
believe how deep the recipe stuff goes in Breath of the Wild for literally no reason. it gives you the same amount as if you just did like 5 carrots or whatever.
Yeah.
But it'll just be like, and it liquid will go, whenever he has like a new recipe.
Because it's Nintendo.
It's fucking awesome.
Doesn't need to be that fucking deep.
I love it.
You don't need that many types.
In Tears of the Kingdom, you can literally make pizza.
It doesn't have to be deep, but sometimes that deep is what's needed.
I know.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it. Sorry, I got inspired.
Sometimes you gotta hyper-focus. Sometimes you get
Choo-choo
obsessed about a
jellies
game.
sometimes also is counted as a monster part, which can make dubious food, so maybe we shouldn't. Gotta find a way to get water in there. Sorry.
Well, I mean, things are a little better. The little line didn't just keep going down.
Yeah, it was starting to like.
But we're running out of time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
Down by what? Like 2/5? 2/5 of their time, almost.
A lot of times gone. Well, it was 1440, right?
It was 1440. Now it's like mid 800s.
Yeah, like that's like closer to like half the time.
It's closer. Yeah.
Right. 1440 to 800. Yeah, getting there. 780.
I love the Richie segment culminating with his prayer. That one, like he was looking at, like he's like, what? He looked at that photo, and even in the photo, everybody's over here happy, and he's standing off to the side.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, he had that thing talking about like it's the only thing I feel attached to still, you know. And I'm not sure who was that. Who all was that? That wasn't.
I think
was that his family.
I think that was his kid, and like whenever he was with his wife.
And then that grouping of family.
I think I didn't get.
I think it was Sugar and his wife and a few other.
Britta, right? Britta's his wife, ex-wife.
Yeah.
But I like everyone trying to like get better. I like Sweeps trying to do the wine, the conversation with Tina.
Mm-hmm.
Like about like taking a break. Like you can see that she's working on it. You can see that she is getting better. But if she just really pushes and pushes and pushes and pushes, it might also start getting worse. You know?
Yeah, like she's gonna stress out about it too much. She's not letting herself like recover. Like your brain has to recover just like your muscles do.
Sure.
You know, and that like will deepen like your progress.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's pushing maybe a little bit too hard.
When I was trying to beat like a Dark Souls boss, like a lot of times my very first try would be like one of my best ones,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would
slowly
get
gets
worse, and then it would get worse and worse and worse and worse.
And then you do something else and come back to it.
Yeah,
and
I'd
you're
leave
like,
or it'd be the end of stream, and I'd come back the next time, and then the next time, like I did better from like in the beginning of it, you know, like it's just coming back to it later and giving it some time.
Yep.
So yeah, I get that.
I've never heard the phrase when they're talking about wine pairings. Like, if it grows together, it goes together. I think it's awesome. That's so easy to remember.
I've heard that
it's
before.
a really cool way to think about finding pairings. Yeah. Like I never have been a person that has even understood the concept of like, no, that doesn't go there. And I was like, oh, so, you know, like
of like a wine pairing.
Yeah. My Diet Coke doesn't go with everything. I still drink it, you know. But
No, you don't.
It does for you.
No, when you have Oreos, do you have Diet Coke with it?
I have.
No, not.
And if I
have you
but
ever.
you know it's wrong, Eric.
If I have
you
no
know it's wrong.
available,
The question is, do
I'll go
you,
for
not
it.
have you? Do you?
Yeah, not like yeah.
Because you drink milk with Oreos.
So yeah, like
right?
Like you go and you grab the Oreos, and then you go to the fridge and you open it up, and there's any drink you can imagine. What are you grabbing?
man, I got diabetes. I ain't doing that. You know, a Diet Coke's fine. Oreo's not.
Man, I got bronchitis.
They still haven't cracked the no sugar Oreo.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Like I get what you mean though. Like I usually like will have things with various things, but there's also like this pairs well.
Sure.
And I know it pairs well with this.
Like
you know?
wine is in that type of thing. Like there's a science to it, but there's also a lot of like interpretation of the data, right?
Sure.
Like there's taste, so it can't be objective. But then there's certain things that make it, certain patterns you can follow. Like I understand, and I'm ignorant of. I just really liked that if it grows together, it goes together.
Okay, so
It makes a lot of sense.
I also like the trick of like you can tell whether a wine has tannins in it is if you turn it sideways and you can see through it.
Yeah.
Like if you can read or if it's legible. I guess the refraction index of the tannins and changes the wine. So like I'm gonna use that from now on because I hate dry wine.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
I
Can't drink it.
I don't really do wine.
Gives me headaches.
Also, Melanie usually likes more bitter things, so like I usually like sweeter stuff. So when it comes to like a wine that maybe both of us will like, that's like impossible to find.
Yeah.
Though when I don't know if this Alice Wine still has it, but they had one of those things where it's like you get a little card and you'd go over and it had like 6 or 8 wines and it was like a little dispenser and you'd go up and you could push which one you want. So she could pick whatever one she wanted and I could pick whichever one I wanted. It wouldn't have to be like get a bottle.
That's cool.
It was just like a coffee machine, but
it's like a soda dispenser, right?
Yeah, it's like a water dispenser, right? Like because you don't get like you just fill up a glass. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's not like you get a can of wine or anything, but you can also choose like how full you want your glass to be too.
Yeah, like a soda fountain kind of thing.
Yeah, like a soda fountain. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to go for.
That makes sense. Yeah. You said soda dispenser, and I was just thinking of like a soda machine where you go and you put it in.
Oh, like a
you get a bottle.
Yeah, it dispenses.
Yeah,
like a can.
If you had one of those where like you had to scan a card and then it was like here's pick how much of a wine you want and you just put your cup there and.
That's cool.
So it was really neat. But yeah, I don't usually do a lot of wine.
I can't really. I try to avoid soda dispensers.
She doesn't like sweet wine.
She doesn't really like sweet. Like chocolate, she hates milk chocolate. She wants dark chocolate, and dark chocolate is bitterer.
Can't tell you how many teenagers at the pizza shop I taught to clean those things, and then like as soon as they're done cleaning, I go over and check it. And it's just like, if these people aren't getting it right, no one is. I can't trust any of them. You know, those things get so rank after like 3 days. And people don't change it out. Oh,
yeah. Well, you had to pop off all the nozzles, right? And put. I remember at Little Caesars.
Put them in hot soapy water.
Put it in like a bucket thing, and then we'd let it soak for a little bit, and then you had to like let it sit and then rinse those off. But you also had to like there was another part you had to clean inside that you did too. Yeah. But you had to do all that.
Yeah.
And it was a nightly thing. At least we did it nightly.
It is supposed to be a nightly thing.
Honestly, some places ought to do it more than once a day.
Maybe.
I don't think I've ever seen a character in a TV show watching a behind-the-scenes segment of something. Richie was watching like a director talked about acting or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to think, like, have I ever seen... Like, I've obviously seen characters watch TV shows or movies.
Sure.
But I've never seen someone watch a behind-the-scenes thing. And as someone that really enjoys that, I don't know why I found that very significant. Oh, my God. That felt so real.
Yeah. I love what he was talking about, like, blocking shots and, like, walking actors through a scene before they actually shoot it. And, like, the psychology behind preparing someone mentally for an action, and then how well they perform that action on the first try. Like I feel like it could translate well to like what Tina was trying to do.
Yeah,
it's like maybe showing her the steps would be better to increase her performance than telling her the steps, you know?
I agree. It's my favorite thing about Richie is like Richie never hesitates to put in the work to get better at something. He might not succeed, but I feel like the effort's more important than the success, you know? He's always looking for inspiration.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll take this inspiring thing and apply it to what I do somehow. I respect it. And even here, he failed trying to be like, create the perfect thing that's going to inspire everybody. All I needed to do was like, let's attack this motherfucker. You know, be a leader in that way.
Like I respect him for trying to go the extra 10% to get that 110%.
Yeah,
but if you fulfill the minimum requirements of hyping the team, you can get the team hyped. You just they're not going to be like elated. You know, like he's trying to capture the feeling that he had of going to the real professional restaurant that first time. It's like, oh my gosh, these people are awesome. Like I want to be like these people. I want to like give our staff that feeling every day.
Yeah.
But it's tough. It's challenging. And, there's a little bit of that like imposter syndrome I'm sure he's feeling. Like he's trying to get to that point, but he also feels like maybe he doesn't deserve it. And that's like, dang it, yeah, you're right. Like it's too heady, it's I'm trying to be too elitist, and that's fucking bullshit.
Dude, when he was going through and he was like just, oh God, man, where is it? It was so good, I don't know where it is. Hang on, let me find it. Oh, it's not here. I'm like, dude, you don't have to say all that, I don't think. Like there's I think there's been times wherever like I've been with like somebody doing something and they're like trying to help with something like that, and then they start doing that stuff. I'm like, dude, I don't know what issue you're having with any of this. Like, you don't have to say that stuff because I don't know what I'm missing yet. You know, like just like take a second, take a breath, find what you need, and then just say what you need to say or whatever. Too.
It's like you could just take a 3-second pause.
Yeah.
To like sort your cue cards or whatever you need to do in a speech, but instead you're like, oh no, what if they notice that I'm looking through my cue cards?
Yeah.
And I look nervous and I haven't said anything for a bit. I got to fill this dead air. So they're like, let me see if I can find it here.
Hang on, these are all
and you
messed
sound
up.
way more nervous.
Sorry, these are messed up. Let me fix them.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's like this. I didn't mean for this to do this. Versus like I'm just sitting there being like, all right, what's next? You know, I don't know what he's gonna say. So
I've heard like comedians talk about this. Like you look for inspiration, so you see people that are doing it successfully, so you try to emulate that behavior. But you're not doing it in your voice. You're trying to do it in theirs. Like Richie had that, like I want to sound like this, and then when he failed, he's like, God damn it, fucking. But that's your voice. Do that in that voice. Like comedians, like
do your
find themselves, they'll suddenly realize 5 years in,
motherfucking kill it.
I should just use my voice, not try to be the next to this guy. You know.
Yeah.
So I feel like Richie's getting there.
Yeah. Like if he came in and he said like, all right, here's this. All right, guys, you ready? Let's fucking kill it.
Yeah.
Like everyone be like, yeah, let's go. And that's a Richie voice, not having to be like, the world of a chef is the best. Like.
The tool of the mind is the hands, or the edge of the knife blade, or whatever.
Yeah,
he said.
like man, if you just said let's fucking kill it, I think like most of let's do this.
The cutting edge of the mind, right, or the leading edge, or some bullshit like that.
Yep.
It was very elitist.
I'm glad Carm gave in to Syd, like talking about the menu and the changing of it and everything, and wasn't like pushing back against it, because that's been an issue at least last season, if not the season before. Especially like Syd feeling like she's
it's
not
been
being
an issue
part
the whole
of
time.
Decisions making and all that stuff too.
Yeah,
it was fun to see her prepare for a fight, and then when it didn't happen, she's like,
"Is that it?
Really? That's it?" Yeah, I'm trying. That was good.
How do you guys feel about changing a menu? I think they should change the menu once a month.
Yeah.
If they're gonna change a menu, that's my thought. But I don't know if it's better or not.
I feel like you should have like 3 of like the popular dishes that always stay.
Yeah.
And then 2 dishes that you cycle out for new stuff, like you said,
so you
like
can keep it
a
more
month,
consistent. It's
or
not
like
changing so much. It's not hard to
bi-weekly
keep
or
up
something
with.
like that. That way, like this is my treat restaurant. I want to go there, and the thing that I had last time, I want that again.
Yeah,
you know.
I say it because I fall into that a lot, where like I will find something I like at a place, and then when I go there, I typically end up getting that thing, and I don't always like branch out to something new because I'm like, oh man, I loved this. Like,
and if I try something new, I might not like it as much as this.
But I know I like this.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah. My issue usually, like, I had it was like a crunchy chicken burrito.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like a wrap, is what it is, from Taco Bell. And I tried it the first time I saw it on the menu, and I was like, oh, damn, this is really good. This is going to replace this menu
The other
item for
thing
me.
I used to get, yeah.
And the next time I get it, it fucking sucks. I'm like, damn it, I'm switching back. Should have trusted my instincts.
Well, there's also, you have to try to take into account, like, who made it.
Yeah.
Because, like,
no, I know.
Even
that's
something
good.
as like Taco Bell, like, it really matters who makes it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I can make Aaron a bomb-ass buffalo chicken calzone. I think he'd really love it. He can make it for himself.
Is it buffalo sauce on the side?
Buffalo chicken bacon ranch. That's what I want. It's not that hard.
It's chicken bacon ranch with buffalo sauce.
That's all it is. Chicken bacon ranch one with buffalo sauce. But they can never do it. It's like it's impossible. Just put it inside.
Yep.
I started it.
I don't know how many people I convinced, no, you gotta get the loaded nachos. Like, I tried it, they're not good. Okay, listen. Everybody else is putting the cheese in the thing here, and they put it in here. No, you gotta have them separate, through the oven, and then the cheese. I'm like, oh my god, this is the best. Yeah. But that's not how it's made, you know? Dude, I convinced a lot of people to go to loaded nachos. I called Doughboys last week, and they took loaded nachos off the menu.
Yeah.
Man, they were making it wrong. No one wanted it.
They were making it wrong.
Yeah.
It's gotta be, the meat has to go through the oven, like half through the oven.
You should have told Sam. You should be like, hey, Sam, they're making this wrong. This is how you should make this.
You should tell him to bring it back and say that it's like...
When I was at Little Caesars, like, the way they make wings is fine.
Yeah.
But the way I made wings was better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it just had, but it had more steps. It wasn't as fast. You know what I mean?
It wasn't as optimized.
It was 2 times through the oven. It was,
which
using some jalapenos with the buffalo to make it a little bit spicier. It was putting a little bit of the Parmesan cheese to add a little crunch to it too, because it would get crispier on it. And they was so good. I loved them.
See, you should say, hey, if you do these steps, they taste better. But say like, oh, these are like the premium wings.
Sure, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So like, there's more effort, but there's also a higher cost involved.
Here's Little Caesar wings and here's Big Caesar wings.
Yeah, right?
Get the Big Caesar wings.
Yeah.
You just gotta name them. Brand is differently, But no, I was just thinking about when they were talking about the menu change stuff. I'm like, damn, man, when I go to places, lots of times, like when I go to Applebee's, typically I end up getting, like, I want the sirloin steak, and I want to get that shrimp Parmesan topping on it.
Yeah.
And that's always been, like, one of my favorite things if I go there. Like, everything else there, I'm like, well, I might like that, but I know I like this, and it always tastes so good. But if they were changing the menu every week or every day or, whatever, I'm like, nah, I don't get, like, that moment to be like, oh, I want to go there and get that.
I really like... There's a spicy sauce with shrimps in it that Outback has for their steaks. They offer that is so good. They usually put it on like their salmon. It's like a salmon topping.
Yeah.
But if you get it with a steak, man, it's great. It shouldn't go together, but it does.
I need to make another. At one time when I was doing more of my cooking stuff and was trying to learn new things, like I did for the first time like a flambe shrimp topping for a steak, where it was like brandy in it and like light it on fire.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, yeah, man. Well, yeah, but
shake it up and
I had an electric, so I had to like light it.
Oh, you actually had to.
But now the new house we have like an actual like flame
gas range,
so I could like and then do that. Oh man, I need to do it now with that. But yeah, I did that, and I'm like, man, this is really this is cool, fire, and I want it to be on fire.
Yeah.
Versus like, when you don't. But no, it tasted real good too. I haven't done it since.
I loved Richie's prayer.
Yeah.
Like
if it's fucked, I'm fucked, and like
it just felt so real. Like one of my favorite Bible verses. I just wanted to look it up. It's Matthew 6:5. And when you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and on the street corners to be seen by others. Truly, I tell you, they have received the reward in full. But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father who sees it in secret will reward you. Just love the idea of like, sometimes, especially in public, prayer is very performative. Like, the person doing it is like, I gotta pray for all of us, so they put on a show, and sometimes that can feel very disingenuous.
Sure.
Just Richie's prayer felt so genuine, and like, even if I don't necessarily believe in those things, like, it's almost like a genuine meditation that he's having, like, focus on your goal and ask for help. It's just that he has such a problem asking other people for help, It's just it's cool to see him ask something for help.
Yeah.
I just thought it was so cool.
I'm wanting him and Carm to kind of come together with something.
They need to reconcile.
Like they keep kind of having this little like, we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
We just have to work through this.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping like, one of those go out back, we're gonna fight, and then after we fight, we're all tired, and now we actually talk. Like one of those kind of moments or something. Just something.
Go in the back.
Something to help push them. I just don't know what it is.
They have such a. I mean, I think a lot of people do, but they have a Mikey-shaped hole in their relationship.
Yeah, sure.
And the big thing here, like, hey, it's okay if you don't love it anymore. I think one of the reasons he loved doing this was because the way Mikey made him feel while he was doing it.
Sure.
And he's been chasing that dragon, and
even in the last episode, like kind of the care for the food, that whatever they were making, the sauce, right? There's too much garlic in that. Spin it, I can hear it sticking. Like that was about the food, and like make sure the food's being taken care of and stuff too.
Mikey somehow was a lightning rod for his focus.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like because he kept him focused there, he could just dream and love the thing. I think anything can be normalized. Like we watch TV, and some days it's like, oh man, it was a rough day today. But like, well, I love what we do, but you can still have rough days doing it. And if those rough days stack up, then you have that feeling of falling out of love, which I can understand. But I feel like it's indicative of a deeper hole he's feeling that he can't fill again with Mikey's absence. So it's that unprocessed grief that I think is affecting his other loves. Like, it's the reason like he couldn't be in that relationship. You know, it's why he can't talk to Richie very well.
Mm-hmm.
He just has that.
Well,
he's avoiding the really deep feelings because it's scary.
Like his talk with Nat seemed tough.
Yeah, definitely.
And I thought when she said about Mikey's funeral, I thought he was gonna be like, "Hey, something came up, I gotta leave," you know.
I know. I expected him to run or to fight, like the whole components thing. I expected what? No, we can't do that. Mm-hmm. And then whenever they said 2 unit components instead of 3, I thought he was gonna do it again, and he didn't.
No,
so
I
like being surprised.
I don't know if they were doing that. I think when she got the phone call, she thought that they were going to do that.
Yeah, sure. No, I get you.
But
it wasn't his focus, and I feel like that is earned 4 seasons in.
Yeah, sure.
You know, that change or that attempt to change. So my favorite things about the show is how the characters like. It's one of the frustrating about the show, but how the characters resolve. Like I just love the yes chef and the herd, the valid. Like even if they don't agree, they try to validate each other. It's very refreshing to see. It's why I just continue to wish them success, despite things not going amazing. But they're getting better.
They are getting better.
They are getting better. Guys, thank you so much for watching The Bear with us. We will be back tomorrow with another episode here on YouTube. But if you want to see it right now, it is over at blindwave.com. If you go beyond, you can check it out over there right now, along with the full lengths for this. We also are going to be continuing into next week with more of The Bear. So make sure you subscribe while you're here.